Hey there, everybody. Welcome. Tonight I'm going to play Keystone Kapers for the Atari 2600. This is on my Atari Flashback 8 Gold, which has some Activision games. Kind of fitting, right? Because big news, Microsoft is buying Activision. And we all know that Microsoft is buying Activision so they can play Keystone Kapers and own it all to themselves. So Keystone Kapers, this is for a high score challenge on my Discord server. I put a link both in the description and in the chat. I'm not very good at this game, but I will try my best. I think the patch score is 35,000 points, which I don't know if I've ever gotten. And let me go to my Discord server real quick and see what the current high score. There's only 2 high scores so far. It just started on the 15th or the 16th, I think it was. Maybe the 16th. It's only been up for a couple days. It runs through the end of the month. And let's see, we got 1,800, is that it? 28,400 is the high score. And we got Brandon looked like he got 11,900 on his first attempt. So I am going to give this a try. So let's see. Dan's here. Welcome. One of his favorite games. Norberto's here. And Nick is here. Great. So Dan's saying in the morning. So is this morning where you're at, I guess? Saw my review of Fathom, and it was amazing. That's from Norberto. I got to do the Intellivision version. Brody's here. Welcome. So let's go ahead and get started on this. And here we go. Okay, let's go. Oh, do I have to hit reset first to start this game? Where is there? Oh, why aren't you working? Come on, controller. Don't do this to me now. Okay, I don't know what I did, but I started it somehow. Let me know if the game sounds are too loud or not loud enough. Love the pitter-patter of the feet. One of my favorite 2600 sounds. And this is the flashback, so it is emulated. I'm going to have to turn it up on my TV because I want to hear these sounds. I'm just going to chase them down. That's an Activision sound. And, of course, you have the Activision sunset in the background. Got him. See, Roy is here, too. Welcome, Roy. I'll get to more comments when my first attempt is done. I was just peeking in between levels or stages or whatever you want to call it. I think I'll just run them out again. Oh no! Lost some time there. Oh, catching up, catching up, catching up. Got him. All right. Now we got to deal with shopping carts. Second floor. Home goods. So far, so good. Oh, we're catching up on him. Got him. Here we go. Fourth game, or fourth stage, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you call it when, you know, it's not really a new stage, but it's the fourth time I'm playing this. Now we got planes, looks like, added to the mix. think the cop looks kind of funny when he ducks. I remember getting tripped up when they put 2 of those radios on some stages. So you had to jump like right away. And if you're not prepared for it, you'll... Come on, we're almost there. Oh, yep, and Cheater Pumpkin Eater gets to skip the escalator. I'm actually proud of myself for avoiding that bouncing ball. And I could see in the corner of my eye the chat looks active. Like I said, I'll get to it once I can get to it. So I'm in the elevator. Let's see. Well, actually, I need to pay attention because I need to know when to get out. So I'll have to get to the chat after. Look at him. He's right there. Is he going to run away? Let me out. Wait. Oh, that's so cheap. It hides you in the elevator while he runs by. I didn't know it did that. Well, just so shows you can learn something new with these old games. I never realized that if you're... See, there's the double radios or whatever. Oh, I was looking at the radios and not the... I have to be ready for those. So there's one on the second floor. Oh, silly me. I'm paying attention to everything but what's right in front of me. Come on. At least I got 10,000. That's respectable, I guess. High score on my server right now is... No, I tried to go. Oh, at least I left it there. Man, I'm just like botching it up. Botching it up. I see A-Tran is here. Let's see, where did I stop off in the chat? Well, I gotta pay attention. I'm going to miss my elevator if I don't pay attention. Then I'll really be in trouble. Okay, well, this could still work. I can't believe I botched up. So when the crook is on screen, they don't let the elevator progress. That's interesting. Oh, I messed up. Duck. I really need to focus. And not get too anxious about getting on the elevator. There we go. So I'm just going to stay on this elevator, let it go up and down, and then the second time I'll get off. But I see so now it's down, so now when it goes back up, I will get... Oh, there he... Oh, they let me show up, but if I was on the same floor, they wouldn't. Open, open. Come on. Oh, that was cheap. That was cheap. Oh, okay. That's good. I need to get caught up on the chat. Practice round. That was a practice round. See, Brody has the same Atari flashback. Roy's here. Ordo's here. Loves this game. Little kaboom vibe. Corey says, welcome, Corey. Played this a bunch back in the 80s. I think it's one of their best games. Love to have earned the patch for this one. Me too. Is it Jungun? Did I say it right? Or Youngun? Keystone Kapers, or as known in Brazil, Police and Thief. Is that like a Taiwan Cooper or one of those knockoff names, because I know sometimes in Brazil they would get knockoff games not by the first party but by someone else, and they change the name. Let's see. Love Sonic CD. Oh, Brody's back with the Sonic CD love. I remember that. The only other Activision game I like better is Pressure Cooker. Yes, that is a good one. DFLJ's here. Just got done with this podcast and now I'm live. I'm glad I did it just for you. I did it just for you. You know that. I know it's been over 30 years, but I really think that there's so much that needs to be discussed about both the 2600 and 7800. So much we need to talk about. Well, I did a whole podcast on the 7800. Dan's here. Tommy's here. Welcome, Tommy. The talented Tommy Uyamiko. Didn't find out until recently that those weird green obstacles are supposed to be old-timey radios. Yeah, they're radios. When people say games need good music to be good, I point to them classics like this. Yeah. Or I'd even say good graphics, because I think Adventure's great, and it has no music. The graphics aren't the greatest at all. You're a square, but I think it's a great game. Lance, imagine working at Activision then compared to now. I bet those people had a lot of fun. Well, they sure did, because they came from Atari. The 4 programmers from that formed Activision, they were disgruntled Atari employees who didn't get enough credit. They were viewed as just another cog in the wheel instead of game creators, artists. But Atari in the beginning was just a really fun place to work, evidently. This is what happens when the guy from Kaboom runs out of bombs. He runs. Yeah, you could connect these two games together, I guess. Sort of a Microsoft game. Yep, now that they acquired it. This is a Microsoft. Well, I don't know if it's official yet, but it's going to be. I really like this one. Pirate Gamer Boy, welcome. The Atari 8-bit version is pretty similar, but a bit more background details. Well, I'd expect that. Yeah, Dan, you probably could beat whatever score I got. 12,000. This game could almost pass for an 8-bit system, graphics way ahead of most 2600 games. Yeah, Activision was good at pushing the 2600. Atran is here. Welcome. Let's see. You really should have a second person on your video stream with talks to the audience while you play, so you can play and hear the other host guest chatter. Yeah, I don't know how to do the fancy stuff like that with my current setup. Just me, just one man and a mic. I'm proud of myself for getting to learn how to use StreamYard so I could talk to other people. But as far as including gameplay that I'm streaming at the same time, yeah. Will's here, welcome. Hates the planes. Let's see, See more talk about whether I should have a guest or not. I know some people, like, if they do it right, they get someone to read the comments while the other person's playing. That would work if I knew how to set it up. I don't know how. So anyways, no big deal. Mario's here. Welcome. Big Atari fan. Glad. Don't worry about it. People are just talking about whether I should have a guest host or not. And I'm not taking it personal. It's just having fun chatting. Force feedback's here. I was just playing this the other night. Well, weren't we all? I mean, you got to play Keystone Kapers at least once a week. Okay, let's do better than 12,000. And which button do I hit? Start. The button that says start on the controller. Silly me. I'm such an old schooler. I was looking for reset, which is what you... the Flashback Gold, it has a wireless controller. Oh, I hope I'm not losing my battery, because I felt like the guy stopped, or the response stopped. So it's a wireless controller. I think my guy is having some issues. I may have to change the batteries. So let's just stay in here for a second. I hope not, but that's one of the problems is I had this controller stored for a while, and let's see, can I get to him this way? Oh. And sometimes with these wireless controllers, you know, the batteries run out, and then he's going to get down. Ugh! That was silly. First stage, I should have just chased him down. But I felt like my controller the batteries might be starting to die. The joys of live streaming. He is literally running the other way. That's hilarious. Let's see. Where's the reset button on here? Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's reset. So there is a button on this controller that says reset, and there's a button that says start. And I was pushing reset, but I need to push start. Let's start this one more time. I tried plugging, now the Flashback Gold has a DB9 port in it. I tried plugging my Genesis controller in it, which is what I love to use when I play Atari games. I find it more comfortable than the joystick. But it was having fits, so I don't think it's compatible with this Flashback. And hope y'all staying warm. It's really cold around these parts. Actually, some snow on the ground outside. So hopefully this controller holds up, but there might be a time where I have to do an awkward pause where I go rummaging through the house to find another battery, and I'm not even sure. I don't know if it's the compartment is so small it might be two AAA or one single A, and it's one of those doohickeys that has you have to unscrew it. It has a tiny screw. So thankfully I do have a little miniature screwdriver. I keep a little set around me just for such things such as this, along with my game bits and stuff. Come on, come on, come on. Haha, need him in the head. Should get bonus points for that. So my first score was over 12,000. Sorry, Brandon, I topped your score. But the highest score in my server is 28,000. The patch score is 35,000. Just began. If you want to play along, even if you're not good at the game, that would be awesome. It's really fun when you get a bunch of people playing the same game. Really adds some life into these old games. Even the classics, it helps make games better, I think, when you're playing against other people. So there's a description or a link in the description to this video of how to join my Discord server for free, of course. It's not paywalled or anything like that. So far the controller is holding up. And that's a little trick. I think someone mentioned it. I did stream this game, oh, I don't know, a year ago. And someone mentioned that jumping on the escalator can save you like a split second over the old-timey radio. Which, if I haven't played this game in a while, I might think it's one of these bonuses to pick up, because there's all these things to pick up, and it's shining, just like in Pitfall, how like the gold has a little shine, so it might throw you the first time. This one we have to duck under. Pick that up. Jump on the escalator. And interesting, when you switch floors, the direction switches. Okay, I'll just duck. Come on, get in there. There we go. That's about perfect timing, I think. I just glanced over. Someone's in Calgary. I remember Calgary because if you ever watched wrestling or WCW, Lance Storm, you know, Calgary. Alberta, Canada. That was like part of his shtick. Of course, Lance was also in... beat my high score. Lance was also in WWF/E and ECW, of course. Really played a great straight man. Serious. And technically sound. Okay. I don't think I want to get in it yet because I think he'd run the other way and I want to catch him. So we'll do it now. And I think I'll have enough time to get him. Oh, oh, that stinks. It sent me all the way back to the beginning. All that work. Oh, at least, see, some obstacles just take time away. Others, don't. So stay in the elevator for a second. So Albuquerque. Awesome. Can't wait for Toe Jam and Earl on the Amico. Yep, you can wait because you'll have no choice because I don't think it'll ever happen. There's still a very slim possibility, but I don't think it's going to happen. Come on, come on. Whew. Barely got him. Just barely. Ooh, look at those shopping carts. Go. Oh, I'll take the hit. Oh, that's why I was so low on time. Yeah, Toe Jam and Earl, when the Intellivision Amico was first announced, Toe Jam and Earl was one of the games that they said they were going to bring back. That was in 2018. And let's just say that ain't happening. The creator said, I just found out, but I guess it happened 2 months ago. 15,000, okay. That they stopped working on the game. And early, oh, wrong button. I meant to duck and I jumped. Oh, come on. Ooh, beautiful. So that they stopped working on the game in 2021, that the contract was never finalized on it, you know, that they're willing, but Intellivision hasn't sealed the deal. So that was not for the original Intellivision, the Intellivision Amico. I know people like to port classic game franchises to systems. Like there was a Castlevania for the original Intellivision that was homebrewed. Man, I'm waiting for this guy to get... Come on, pass away. So, but again, when in 2018, when the Amico was first announced, they named a ton of retro franchises that were coming back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get him. There he is. Get him. Oh, just got him. Whew. Man, this is where my skills are really tested. Ugh. Man. That was just terrible. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible attempt. This is where I really wish I had that Sega Genesis controller working. Whoo! Yes! I'll take it. So yeah, when the Amico was announced in 2018, they had like 50 retro franchises between their video and the press release that they said, yeah, all these games are coming. They're going to be on the Amico. They're going to be new and exclusives. And since then, about 40 of those games have gone missing. Nothing has been said since. So it sounds like, based on what the Toe Jam and Earl guy says, it sounds like, let's see if I can go back up and down one more time, that at least in that case and maybe other cases, that it was like handshake deals but not finalized. And yeah, it doesn't look like a bunch of these games are coming out. Okay, let's see if we could do this. Gotta get ready for that super fast shopping cart. Supermarket sweep. Oh, it's so tough to get out of there. Oh, okay, 15,950. Let's get back to the chat. So I'll try it. I'll try it one more time. Let's see. Oh, premier Atari streamer of YouTube. Thank you. That's awesome. Not a lot of people though. Like I do a lot of Atari reviews. Not a lot of people on YouTube stream these old games. Gotta love wireless. Yeah, Activision games tend to be pretty good. What Atari flashback is the best? Well, the 2 is highly regarded as the best one. Being able to add games and accessories, that would be probably one of the later ones unless you modify it too. Yeah, I do prefer wired, but I couldn't get it working. Thanks, Jason. Kind words. Oh, Norberto. That's awesome. He's a veteran PTSD, and the channel helps him relax and get to sleep sometimes. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, when someone made fun of me or made a comment early on when I started that they said that me talking about games, it's like who's the painter guy? Happy Little Trees. I can't think of his name now. This happens sometimes when you stream. These guys you know all the times, but that PBS painter dude with the afro, you know who I'm talking about. It's crazy how many times they release different Atari flashbacks. I play on an original 4-switcher, 3-button Sega Genesis controller. That's a good setup. Ballistics Coffee Boy's here. Welcome. Nick is here. Norberto's in Texas, so he's warm. Philadelphia's 28. Welcome. So I like this Flashback 8 because it has HDMI, but it's not perfect. And if I got to find out if like a regular Atari joystick would work with it or it has to be a certain kind. Maybe a 3-button controller would work because the 6-button controllers, because of the way they are made, don't always work nice with other things. I've been trying to buy a copy of Midnight Mutants lately. Absolutely insane. $125 to $175 for a loose cartridge. That is insane. Brazil, 37 Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, you ain't worried about snow. Calgary is below 0. I say I like Atari Flashback 2 the best because it's definitely the most authentic. Games are not emulated or ports. Yeah. Yeah, I don't plan on changing my channel. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Still catching up. Rowdy Roddy Piper, Canadian. Yeah. And went to Oregon. Even though he's also building, was it Scotland? New Brunswick is in the house. Runtime, welcome. I used to live right by the Canadian border, so, you know, big props to anyone in the great white north or up north up there. I was, you know, where I lived in Michigan, we would get PBS channels or some channels from Canada. Let me tell you something. Americans don't know how to do hockey games. If you want to watch a hockey game, you got to watch Canadian coverage. Maybe it's better now, but Watching Hockey Night in Canada, it just made everything else look second rate. And what else was there? Oh yeah, and then they'd get Sesame Street. That was like 95% just like American Sesame Street, except they had two characters, a bear and a pilot, and they would say Z when they went through the alphabet. Talking about planes, dead batteries. Oh, force feedback has to go. See you later. Glad you could join. And yep, fast carts. Just going through the chat real quickly. I can't get all of them because I'm trying to do that. A lot of people are cold tonight. A lot of people love this game. Yeah, the Atari joystick is cool. Do I skate? I used to rollerblade a little bit. I wasn't good. But I just don't have the time or balance. I could do it if I practice probably, but yeah. No, you're not hijacking the chat. Tony's here. Bob Ross, that's it. Duh, Bob Ross. Happy little trees. Well, someone's asking a question about flashbacks. Not all flashbacks are HDMI. Actually, I think the 8s or 7s were the first to offer it as an option, and not all of them did. I don't know. See, from Detroit, Channel 9 Hockey Night in Canada. Tom, exactly. That's how I got to meet the wonderful Don Cherry. Okay, so 15,950. He's such a character. So here we go. Let's start this again. Where's that start button? Yep, I was a big Wing fan. Still am. There's no I in Yzerman. I have one hockey jersey, I believe, in my collection, and that is a Steve Yzerman jersey. Not game worn or anything, just something you bought at JCPenney or something. Which, is JCPenney still a thing? But I was a big fan of Yzerman. Big fan of the work he did, not just for the Wings, but when what they did with the Tampa Bay Lightning. He really turned that team around, and I'm thrilled he came back to Detroit and is running the ship now. So hopefully he can make Hockey Town great again. Because we've been in a bit of a drought, but man, I was spoiled. I got to watch the Red Wings when they ended their 50-plus year drought of the Stanley Cup and became, for a time being, the Yankees, which, everybody but Yankee fans hates the Yankees. But for a while, they were the Yankees. They were getting all the big names, Brett Hall, Coffey, Dominic Hasek. They could just get everybody to join their team, and it was fun times for hockey fans in Detroit. But we went through a lot, so it was nice to have that change of pace. And actually, I went to the flea market with my son a couple weeks ago. And from time to time on this channel, I like to open up retro trading cards, usually like movies or games or TV shows, something like that. Like I did like Star Trek cards recently. But this one card shop, they had a dollar bin. And I got from it 4 packs of Dick Tracy, because I thought that'd be some interesting cards to open. And they had 1 pack of Score Hockey from 1991. I have no idea who was a hot rookie in 91 or whatever. But I'm going to open that pack up. I plan to on my channel someday. And it'd be nice to get like an Yzerman or another Red Wing out of that. Just for me personally. I mean, they're probably not worth anything monetarily, but for $1, I'll open a pack. And I just read that Nicholas Lindstrom, if you don't know who he is, one of the greatest defensemen of all time in the NHL, longtime Red Wing, is joining the front office of the Red Wings as like the VP of operations, of hockey operations or something like that. And by the way, ice hockey, speaking of Activision, ice hockey Very fun game. Phil Hartman did a commercial for that. Check out that commercial if you never had. It's really, especially if you know who Phil Hartman is. Man, there's one that got away too soon. Ooh, I thought I made it in time. And the NHL series on the Genesis is one of my favorite sport game series, period. All right, enough hockey talk, eh? Let's get back to Keystone Kapers. This is for my Discord server, but the timing's perfect, Activision. And I'll share my thoughts. I might make a separate video on this because people aren't going to go through a 30 to 1 hour live stream just for news. But here's my thoughts on what it means for retro gamers, the acquisition of Microsoft buying Activision. And I think it's, for gamers, for general retro gamers, I think it's good. I think, honestly, beyond stuff like this flashback, Activision hasn't done much with their classic series in the past 10 years. Little things here and there. And Microsoft has done some stuff, like if you might go to Walmart and see an arcade 1-up with Killer Instinct and Battletoads. That's Microsoft games. So they've been a little bit flexible with some of their old retro properties appearing outside of Microsoft's domain. So maybe we can get some fresh compilations or something going on. We will see. Or maybe even, who knows, maybe they'll reboot Pitfall or River Raid, which I don't think would be a bad thing. Now the Amico, this is where things get interesting. So the Amico, as I made a video earlier today, the Toe Jam and Earl guy creators said that, yeah, they never finalized the contract, so we're not making the game. And the Amico announced a bunch of Magic games getting reimagined for the Amico. I know Microsurgeon's supposed to be a launch window game, whatever launch window means. That might be up in the air if the contract's not finalized. Because now Intellivision would have to work with a new set of people if they're going to bring in a Magic game like Demon Attack or Dracula or Microsurgeon to the system. If the contract's not finalized, it might kill any Magic games coming to the Amico. That, of course, is, there's a chance that Amico may not have the money to survive. We'll see, because they spend a lot of money. They have a bunch of offices all over the world. So overall, I think the Microsoft buying Activision isn't the worst thing. Honestly, Activision games haven't been a thing. There's a time where you saw compilations a lot for like the PC or the PlayStation, PS2, PSP, Game Boy Advance. I got that compilation. That is a really good compilation. But I haven't seen anything lately. I wish I could make the elevator go up. I'm in trouble of losing time. And I think I'm dead. Ah! So this is close. Oh, come on. This is close to my high score last time, isn't it? Is this where I perished the last time? Oh, well. Let's see. Pitfall is his first game ever. I was so proud of myself. Like, my greatest gaming achievement might be beating Pitfall on the Atari 2600, meaning I got every treasure before the time expired. Not a perfect game. I got hit. Oh, I went the wrong way. Ah. Let's try this one more time. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. You ever have one of those days? I don't know if I have enough time to do anything, but we'll see. I'm just going to try to run it. Ooh. Last chance, and then I'll get caught up on comments. Doing okay. I'm kind of juggling right now. Well, at least I got in there. Okay, doing all right. Let's see. Yep, I remembered that's where the two radios were. Ooh, barely got that one. Okay, come on, come on. He's over one screen. There he is. Got him. Oh, that's like my exact same score I got last time, isn't it? I think it is. So that's a new high score for me, 16,000. Let's see, am I lined up right? Oh. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to catch him there. I'm going to have to get out. I don't know if I have enough time to do it. 10 seconds is not a lot. Not especially when you do that. Okay, 16,000 even. Great. Okay, I'll go backwards. And let's see. WWJD's here. We have a group of 6 guys here who love Atari and Bally Astrocade. Wow. 19 Jace is here. Welcome. Are the levels of this game randomized? I don't think they are. Let's see. Jessica says it's the first game she plays when she breaks out the Atari. Cool. Pitfall got you into the show. Oh, that's cool. Man, I'm going like backwards here. Does Activision Microsoft have the Magic rights? I believe they do. I believe they do. Most of them, at least, if not all. Let's see. Pitfall's my favorite game ever. Yeah, it's my number 2. Yeah, oh well. Sorry. It's up there. It's up there. Yes, Star Groove, I need to add some more new stuff to the Patreon page. I want to get a new Twilight Zone thing going. So I apologize. I've been so busy, but I do want to do that. I've been trying to think of ways to make to do other stuff too that's easier, because doing that Twilight Zone podcast, I enjoy doing it, but it takes so much work. Stevie Y was born about 25 miles away from me. That's awesome. Forget about hockey or video games. Let's just bring up politics or religion. No, we will not. Bras here. Welcome. Yeah, we were talking about Activision buying them. Let's see. Is there anything else? 400,000 at Keystone Kapers. Wow. That's amazing. I have no idea where John Cherry gets his suits. That's awesome. Yep, there's a Haunted House sequel on the Wii. I haven't played it. I'd be interested. Yes, I am. According to some, I'm the Bob Ross of video game reviews. Let's go Red Wings. Oh, Justin's here. Welcome. Wonder what Ray Kassar would say if here to see Activision get purchased by Microsoft for over 70 million. I think it's 70 billion. Yeah, but yeah, he's the guy who didn't think the guys were that creative, and look what happened. Let me see. Let me double check that because I thought it was not million. I thought it was billion. Let's see. Microsoft, if I can type. $70 billion. Yes, not million, billion. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Justin's from forums at Atari.io, and over there they're doing a high score challenge on bowling for the 2600. I'm going to try and live stream that. Need to listen to some old timey ragtime music. $600,000 points on Yar's Revenge. Wow. All right, let me do one more game and then I'm going to call it a night. So let's see if I can make. So my high score right now, 16,000. Where did I put that control? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Hit the start button. These newfangled wireless controllers. Yeah, Ma, you don't even need wires. Craziest thing. Pick up a suitcase for 50 points. Apparently they're going to do a Keystone later on in the year. So I will try to join that one as well. I try to do them. I've just been so busy. I got to get caught up on Patreon stuff. So many videos to get caught up on. I feel terrible. I wish I could do it all. And I just can't. But I got to do something. If you have other ideas for Patreon videos I could do that are simpler than or content, let me rephrase that. That is simpler than putting together a 30-minute podcast, let me know. I mean, I could try and do a live stream only for Patreon people, but I don't know how many people would be interested. Maybe I should make that a poll on my Patreon page. What other content? Because I do. A lot of them they give the support just because they're fans of the show and they don't expect anything in return. But I do like to give them something extra if I can. And I really need to do something more. Ooh, hit that old-timey radio. One idea I had was to review old retro game magazines, like go through them. I might make a video doing that. Find some PDFs that make it easier to go through. I did a couple of those, but it was hard with the camera and the size of magazines to do them. Let's see, do I have time to get him? I don't know. We'll see. There he is, and he snuck to this bottom. I think I made that mistake before. It's interesting when the crook is on screen. Okay, now we should have a chance to get him. Items disappear. Stuff to pick up and obstacles too. Got him. Okay. You know what I've been watching lately on Tubi is some of the old G.I. Joe cartoons. They're actually, for an 80s cartoon, they hold up better than most. Yeah, I don't know if David Crane gets anything from the Activision sale. I'm guessing that when they sold it, you know, when he got out of it, that's when he cashed in and he didn't get anything else, but I could be wrong. I did send a tweet his way to ask him what he thought about it, uh, to confirm that, they'd own Pitfall, which I assume they will. I haven't heard back. I don't know if he'll tweet back or not, but not that he has to tweet back to me when I ask questions. Some people do that. I asked is it Mike Mika? I sent a tweet at him with all the hubbub about the Toe Jam and Earl and Television Amico and the Ars Technica article. I sent it, and I sent a tweet to him because he was working on Night Stalker to ask him if there were any updates on Night Stalker or any other Open Ocean. Is it Open Oceans? Is that the name of the studio that's doing it? If there's any news on any updates on those games, and he didn't reply, but he liked my tweet, at least last I checked. So it's interesting, like, okay, you liked it, does that mean there's something going on? Oh, silly me. I'm not going to make it in time. So I don't know what that means. Let's see if I have time to do this. Not if I hit something. Oh, come on. He's right there. He's right there. Here we go. Got him. Is that Delta Reyes? Welcome. Come on, open up. There we go. Okay, gotta remember those two radios there. So there's one screen with the briefcase and then two radios. I'm gonna have to get ready to jump right here. Otherwise I can run into those real easy. Oh, didn't see that one. Well, at least both of them disappeared. But I still should have time. Okay, here we go. And then we'll close out the chat when I'm done with this round. I'll try to browse through the comments. Oh, I thought I made it in time. Come on. Too bad I don't get points for jumping over this guy. I'd be piling up the points right now. Good old-fashioned point pressing. Man, he's going to be right there. I think I might be able to catch him this time. There he is. Come on. Got him. Oh, I don't know why I missed that. I shouldn't have. There. Oh, I forgot about the double radios. Ugh. That's just one around where you're just like, yeah, let's restart this as soon as we can. Okay. Waiting for my elevator. There we go. Remember that time. Gotta wait for the ball. Oh, that stung. That hurt. I think I had a good shot until that happened. I might still have a shot. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was so close. Oh, man. Oh, I literally needed one more second. That's all I needed. Whew. Oh, I thought I could outrun it. I may not do as well as I did the other games. Yeah, I think I'm just going to call it a... Oh, I got another life. Okay, never mind. I'll give it one more shot. 5 seconds gone. Oh, wrong. Oh, well. Oh, well. I'm getting tired anyways. Let's see. Let's go back. So let's see. Microsoft's largest acquisition ever. Yep. No pressure about Patreon. I look forward to content. I'll do what I can, man. I'm sorry. Actual favorite game is Hero on the 2600. Overflowed the score. Wow. Been playing Jack Sparrow's here. Welcome, mate. I've been playing Atari Bowling a lot lately. Yeah, a lot of people have over at Atari.io. Let's see. Tim hooked me up with a lot of stuff when he had his shop working with Pete. ESL guy. I haven't seen him around for a year. No, he's still around and will pass on the message. Restored 2 of my original Atari 5200 controllers with gold contacts. Better than factory. I've heard that's good. Old-timey radios were huge. My grandma has one. Oh, cool. You ever thought of reviewing commercials? I don't. I enjoy watching them. I don't know how I'd review them. So Delta Ray's here. I said that. Yep, G.I. Joe. I saw a Christmas G.I. Joe where Polly Shipwreck's parrot grows huge. I think I may have seen that one. You should live stream a G.I. Joe game. Yeah, I need to get the NES one again. It's expensive now, but that is a really good game. Yep, Atari renewed their Ocean software license. Maybe for the new VCS. I don't know. Ocean made a bunch of shovelware, basically a lot of licensed properties. Ironically, I'm getting ready to talk to the Genesis Jumps podcast about the Adventures of Mighty Max, an Ocean game. I've been streaming that lately. Oh, you like the 5 reasons why Jaws is cool. Thank you. Orders here. Welcome. Thanks for the community. Oh, yes, I did a favorite Masters of the Universe toys. You should make other toys. Yeah, I might do that. Maybe GoBots. Did I do one of G.I. Joe's? I don't know. Yep, helps a pixelated Roy Scheider. I wish Roy Scheider was in that. That Jaws, that NES Jaws is actually based on Jaws Revenge, the fourth movie that killed the franchise. On maximum speed, level 17, the bouncing ball is doubled. The radios are 3. Shopping carts are slower, but there's 2. And you have to dodge the plane 6 times. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yep, Sharks. I'm a fan of Sharks, as many of you know. Did I happen to get any of my Atari games at Lakeside Mall? I got most of my Atari games at the Livonia Toys R Us. That's where I got most of them. So no, I've been to Lakeside Mall, but no, most Toys R Us was closer there at Livonia. I may have got a few at the KB Toys in Wonderland Mall. I may have got some there too. Also in Livonia. Some GoBots love. Triple decker plane. Yeah, to the face. Atari Bowling is good for an early game, yes. Okay, so that's it. I think I got most of them. A lot of people are talking amongst themselves. So that was Keystone Kapers. Wow, I did an hour of Keystone Kapers. My top score was like 16,000, I think. So that's respectable. It's not going to win anything. It's not going to win the challenge, but I'm happy with it. So I will put a link to my Discord server if you want to join and take part in this high score challenge, just for fun. But the winner does get to work with me to pick a future game after. Let's see, what are we doing after this? We're doing Gradius for the NES. So February 1st to 15th will be Gradius on the NES for a high score challenge if you want to join that. But there's also a bunch of people to talk to, fans of retro stuff of all systems. And also you can check out forums at Atari.io. Very same kind of vibe there too. So try to be low on drama and fun on talking. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I'm going to get some sleep, but I'll talk to you and see you next time.